additional job on the sign. While his earlier chocolate project had failed, he wanted to give it another try, and he began making a variety of confectionery products. From his basement he made hard candy, chocolate-covered nuts and raisins and mints, as well as two popular candy bars that he invented. He always made sure to use fresh ingredients, and he coated all of his creations with Hershey's chocolate. Fast forward a couple of years and Harry's enterprise was doing much better than expected. Sure, he was still working from his basement, but his candies were popular and demand kept increasing. Due to this success, Harry began taking the business even more seriously, and he set up the H.B. Reese Candy Company. For many years his enterprise was doing well, but it still didn't have a blockbuster product and the profits were meager. But then one day in 1928 everything changed. 5 years after Harry set up his company, he went on a sales trip to Harrisburg. There he chatted with a store owner who told him that he struggled to keep chocolate-covered peanut butter candy in stock. The store's owner's supplier couldn't keep up with demand, and the candy was flying off the shelves faster than he could restock it. To continue fulfilling his customers' desires, the man asked Harry if he could help. Perhaps he could make something similar. Harry didn't have to think twice, and without hesitation he said yes. He left the store and immediately purchased a massive 50-pound can of peanut butter. He rushed home and began experimenting by covering a peanut butter ball in chocolate. The creation was tasty but difficult to make, and producing the balls on a large scale would have been nearly impossible. After some thinking, Harry came up with a better idea. What if he would use traditional cups instead of balls? By that time, chocolate-covered peanut butter cups had already been around for a while. They were sold commercially as early as 1907, but for some reason they had never become very popular. Up until then they were just one of many candies sold at drug stores, but this was all about to change. To ensure that he made the best cups in town, Harry began making his own peanut butter, and one thing that made his cups so tasty was the distinct way he roasted the peanuts until they were almost burnt. Harry simply called his cups peanut butter cups or penny cups, as they were sold for just 1 penny each. They were an immediate hit and people loved the delicious